coming up the coast into Bermagui, 60 kilometres north of Tathra. This is Barriga Bay. This is the southern part of Bermagui. Bermagui is that hill on the distance there. South Bermagui, and over that hill is the actual township. Barriga Bay, southern part of Bermagui Shire. Not a bad surf rolling today. Bit chopped up. Show you some more on the way through into Bermagui, and on the other side's Camel Rock. We'll stop there as well. Yeah. Just 6 k's north of Bermagui, on the road out to Bateman's Bay, Tilba Tilba. You'll come across a spot which for me is quite sentimental, because I used to come here as a kid 30-40 years ago. Surfed it quite often, fished it quite often. Yeah, sort of a family destination for holidays going south. We spend a lot of time here surfing, fishing, as I said. Wasn't as developed as it was now 40 years ago. Camel Rock. Wait till we breach it. Wait till we get around the corner.
See part of it.
Yeah. Boom. Camel Rock. Bermagui down there. Bermagui north, south. We just came from that strip of beach just at the headland there. We had a bite to eat at lunch. Burmese burgers.
Good burger.
Good burger. So, Bermagui Beach. We used to tuck ourselves in that corner there on a little left-hander wave, and we'd surf all day. Awesome.
You and your dad.
Used to be a park. You could park your car up on the headland. I'm talking 40 years ago again. You just walk down the cliff, straight into the surf. You'd be surfing for hours. Yeah, so again, North Bermagui, South Bermagui, and we just had lunch at that big beach strip there. Burmese burgers. Awesome, awesome burger. So yeah, Camel Rock. And again, that water quality is so good. Look at it. The quality of that water and the colour. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. At times you can see whales coming through and dolphins at the right time of the year. And this beach goes for, what, 6 kilometres, yeah. 6 k's from the rock, Camel Rock, down to that North Bermagui headland. But awesome. Bermagui just outside Tilba Tilba. We're about 110 k's south of Bateman's Bay on the south coast. Heading up north. Stopping at Berry tonight, Berry Showground. Yeah, this is a bit of a sentimental journey for me, because this is a family destination for 4 decades. And yeah, just awesome. Awesome little surf spot. I remember my dad, he used to fish off here, and he used to catch brim after brim after brim. And he was the type to catch and release, so he caught them and put them back in. He did it for fun. And we were out surfing. Yeah, good times. Or he'd park his car up, or start painting it.
Saw someone going up the track there now.
That takes you over to...
See someone walking up the track?
That takes you up to Horseshoe Bay, and there's a rock formation. Horsehead Rock. Horsehead Rock's on the other side, and there's Horseshoe Bay below it. But yeah, that's Camel Rock. And again, I'm going back to this watercolour. Look at it. Awesome. Getting a bit closer onto the Camel Rock now, and you can see the detail coming up in it. It's a camel sitting down. You got his head there, 2 humps, a tail, and the one behind it's called Horsehead Rock. So that's Camel Rock. And And the surfing here was incredible. Left hand brake when the tide's right. And we used to be able to park our car on that headland just there. We used to walk down, swim, surf, fish, you name it. Spent days here, day after day, from morning till afternoon, surfing and fishing and just having a good time. It's awesome. Awesome spot. How are you enjoying Camel Rock?
Oh yeah. Good. Only I was tricked by horse head. I thought it was its tail, you know?
There you go. Everyone falls for that trick.
Hey?
Everyone falls for that trick. Yeah. Camel Rock. Still holds its beauty. I might just be biased because again I've been coming here for 40 decades, 4 years.
I can make a side face out of that.
Yeah.
See its nose and then it comes out with
I might be biased, but I've been doing 4 decades of this. Not continuously, but beautiful, beautiful spot. Pristine beach, pristine water. Top little scenery to surf at. And we're right up on top of Camel Rock. This is as close you can get to it. No. That's the closest you can get to it without swimming across to it. Yeah, Camel Rock. Bermagui, or what they call it now, Wallaga Lake. Wallaga Lake's now become a shire, so that's become Wallaga Lake, Bermagui, and Camel Rock. You can surf.
Tilba Tilba.
Just outside Bermagui. Historic Tilba Tilba.
So tell them my tip.
When you're parking on a hill, put your handbrake on the car on it and the caravan on. Now Tilba Tilba is a quaint little town. Historic Tilba Tilba it's called. I know someone who likes Tilba Tilba.
Me.
Just to show you some of the old shops that come up.
The shops are actually houses.
There you go. Shops are actually houses.
I've got the wrong glasses on, so have you.
It's all good. Post office to get your book stamped across the road. Quaint little town. It was settled in 1837, I think. Yeah, first shop house 1837. And it's a street.
We're going to walk up one street side and down the other.
Not much to say about it, but I'll let it speak for itself. It's all signposted. It's got little information bits about its buildings as you go past. The post office box, telephone exchange, general store. Got little stories about each building shop as you go through. Yeah, Tilba, Central Tilba. The big hall, 1914. Got its own little history. It's got its own little shops. It's a great little town. And this is the other end of Tilba, Central Tilba. We'll take you back the other side. Oh, get up the hill. Here we go. We're just on that side. There wasn't really that much we could film, just shops, and they don't want you going in there filming, which is their choice, I guess. This is the upper side, or the high side. The reason's pretty obvious. You're higher up. We have leather merchants, makers and merchants. Can't really show you many shops because there's a lot of no filming, no photos in their shops. But this is the middle of the high end of Tilba. And we've been down that way and that way. Just old-fashioned shops. Bring your checkbook with you, get quite pricey. But they're all trying to scratch a living out, which is only fair, I guess. We'll move on and we'll make Berry tonight, Berry Showground to stay at tonight. Don't know if we're going to be able to stop on the way anymore. There's not really any sort of attractive... Oh, Bateman's Bay maybe, but probably not. Yeah, heading to Berry tonight, stay at Berry Showgrounds. Okay, so sorry we couldn't get much content in Tilba because there's a lot of restrictions on photos and filming. We'll push on, like I mentioned in the earlier video, we'll push into Berry tonight, stay at Berry Showground. Got a drive-through site there. Hot showers and water, which we didn't have any hot water at Tathra to shower in. I had a shower that was probably as hot as body temperature, which you kind of need a hot water shower to relax and get the day out. But there's a view from Tilba, looking down towards bermagui in the Bega Valley. In the distance there, they filmed a TV series here called River Cottage, which I believe is one of the cottages in this particular property here. Tilba.